stuff done today. So yeah, I don't have any specific game in mind today. So I'm thinking what is probably going to happen, again, probably, but not 100% guaranteed, is that we're going to start off on some Raid Shadow Legends. We're then probably going to jump into a round or two of Among Us, because why not? And then after that, I'm thinking we jump into a round or two of Apex Legends and call that a stream at that point. Yeah, so I'm not really I couldn't really title it with a specific game because there are a lot of things I need to get to during this period of time. So, oh geez, I thought I bought that. I don't know how that happened. Let's pull up the chat while we're here though. There we go. Hey man, hey, what's going on, PP man? I hope your day is going well. We're just gonna kind of chill. Nice variety. Yeah, I'm thinking Raid Shadow Legends, Among Us, and then Apex. That's the thought process. We're gonna try and get the Raid Shadow Legends stuff out of the way. We're gonna jump in, play a few rounds of Among Us, maybe 1 or 2 rounds of Among Us, then jump over to Apex. That's what I'm thinking. How's your day? My day's going well, man. My man's. Actually, my day will be going even better if I can play music. So let's try and play music, and if it works for you guys, it'll be a good day. All right, let's. Nope. Apparently, my Spotify is just completely messed up for some reason. So, yeah, Spotify, as you can see, does not work for me. It might just be that artist. So we're going to play a few seconds of possibly copyrighted music and hope that it doesn't get copyrighted. Let's give it a shot. I can't hear anything. Bang. Yep. Okay. So it's not just, I was worried that it might just be this playlist here that I'm trying to listen to was messed up, but no, it looks like for me it is indeed all of Spotify is messed up. So what we're going to do for playing music is we're going to jump over here, we're going to try, and hopefully when we type in copyright free music, oh wait, I think this same guy should have music on YouTube, I believe. What was the channel again? The Spotify thing. Stream Beats, that was the name of it. I opened up Spotify even though I shouldn't have. It's Stream Beats right there. All right, so let's hopefully this exists on YouTube. Stream Beats. There we go. All right. I guess this is sure. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is it right here. Yeah, that only has 10, so I think we're gonna go with this one for now. Hopefully you guys can hear that. If you can't, let me know. Because if you can't hear it, I'm just gonna turn it off. But hopefully you can hear that. Oh geez, that's not what I wanted at all. Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Technology today, right? Bang. All right, so, and hopefully that's not too loud. If I need to adjust the mix, just let me know. Hopefully everything is working. Just got a Discord notification, so that's great. Oh yeah, okay. Never mind. That Discord notification, it is important for me on the side, but it's not important for you guys in the stream. Again, hopefully that's not too loud. Just let me know. All right. Let's see. Great news. I've beaten Plague Inc. in cure mode. Okay, well, hopefully that's cool, man. I have not played it, so I don't know how much of an achievement that is, but congratulations. I'm proud of you nonetheless. All right. So, in order to get off of Raid and move on to the next game I plan to play today, we need to get this down to 5. We need to get this down to almost 0, which should be fairly fast because I've got a speed tuned team. And then the last thing I need to do is I need to use this one key because the next one generates in 5 hours. Actually, I don't think I need to do that, but I'm going to do that anyways. And then let's see, Faction Wars, is that done? I have done my Faction Wars for the day, and that is done as well. And let's see, am I missing something? I am missing something. I need to finish up Doom Tower as well. I need to do here, 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 and here. Once I do those 4, which those are going to take some time. So the idea is going to be finish these, then do this last. That's going to be the idea. So the first few things that are going to be really easy to do is we're going to farm arena, and these are going to be really easy battles. So these are just going to be click auto, and then I can read a comment or two in the meantime while it's doing its thing. I want to scroll down for a second though and see if what you're saying on the music. I'll play on something us, WTF. I misspelled Among Us. Okay, so I'm assuming the music is good then, or you can't hear it at all. One or the other. I'm trying to play music, so blasphemy autocorrect. Yeah, no. So yeah, I don't know how the music's going. Hopefully the music's going fine. I'm gonna assume it's going fine for now, or you can't hear it at all, and gonna move on. Okay, the last disease type bioweapon. I found a funny exploit that gives me an easy dub. Nice. Yeah, man. I mean, that's all about... See, now you're playing games like I play games, which is, if there's an exploit, I'm gonna take it. And it sometimes makes games not fun anymore, so it's not always the best way to play games, but, like, I'm there to beat the game. And if your game has a bug in it that lets me beat it super, super easily, I'm gonna take advantage, right? Kind of like rap, kind of like Ark. You guys know what I'm saying. Bang, 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 bang. Gotta burp, 1 second. All right. Luckily, it wasn't a loud one. It was just little tiny burp. Basically, the bioweapon pathogen has a maximum activity and a maximum lethality. So basically, do this on max difficulty mode for it. Then you literally do nothing and allow the disease to spread everywhere. And you just add fake news and and declare Armageddon to stop authority to decrease. Meanwhile, humanity all die, and you win when everyone has been dead. Those who had the disease. Okay, so it's basically you start a war while the disease is spreading because people have to work during a war, and so it spreads the disease and they kill each other. That's basically what you're saying. Makes sense. Alright, let's see. So, I was going to only get myself down to 5, but those were all really easy battles, so I kind of just kept going. Now we just need to do this. So, Raid is a little bit more fun and a little bit harder to understand if I were playing it the right way, which technically the right way would be doing moves, but unfortunately I have beaten this game into the ground to the point to where I'm purely at in-game content, and so clicking auto is actually faster. So you can see that run was 11 seconds. And honestly, if I were to click my way through, it would take me longer than 11 seconds. So auto is just actually faster. So that's part of the reason why we're doing things on auto, which is less entertaining for you guys, but I don't think you guys are that entertained by Raid anyway. So yeah, it's all good. By the way, learned about an amazing Chrome trick for YouTube. When you start a video, look at the right of the address bar, and there should be a music note. Click it, and click it. Open a miniature window that you can just overlay on top of anything, so you can watch YouTube video while playing games. You can watch YouTube videos while playing games anyways. Well, I can because I just have a second monitor. But I don't know. Does it just I mean, because like I could just pull up YouTube right here and then just do this right here and then go to, I guess this side would be probably better, and then just go here, right, and then just put it on my second monitor. What are you talking about as far as there should be a music note? Should be a music note. I do not see a music note anywhere. Anyways, let's get back to Raid, because the faster I get done with Raid, the faster I get to move on to something else. Yeah, but when you start the video, look at the right of the address bar, and there should be a music note. Yeah, I didn't see a music note. I saw like a little, what was it again? It was a little star here. Add the page to favorites. Let's see that. I don't see a music note though. And that's the address bar as far as I'm aware. Oh, that? No, that's not what I was looking for. All right. Anyways, on the same screen. Okay. So basically it lets you so basically I let the disease kill a bunch of people as everyone who was infected died. I'll play with you on Among Us. Also, Clipper, you know how you said Among Us is good for like quick games, e.g. in the doctor's reception. You're waiting for your appointment while Plague Inc. is also the perfect game for that too. Well, I also don't really like, I don't know. I saw Plague Inc. back whenever it was first starting to become like a big thing. Now it's kind of died down at this point, but it just wasn't really the game I was looking for at the time. So I don't know. Maybe I'd re-download it at this point and enjoy it, but it's just I've got so many other games that I'm trying to play right now. It's no. Also, don't worry. I'm gonna try and beat the bioweapon level how it's meant to be beaten. Okay.
It's hard to believe, but it's true.
Bioweapon has max infectivity and lethality. All right. No, basically, I declare Armageddon on the news because the disease, and it's an extinction level threat, and add fake news to stop authority to collapse. And by the time my authority is super high, and because people get infected, they all die off. By the time they all die off, it's about a bunch of deaths. Funny how when it says victory, it says the disease took 200 days to only kill that many people. Hey Clip, maybe if there's time, you could hopefully try at least one game of SCP Secret Labs if you're down. I mean, I don't really wanna. I don't wanna. But yeah, no, I'm just not like.
Gonna be any different.
I don't know.
I mean,
it's
how long are you gonna keep
because like
on your own?
I would if I knew how to play the game, but just getting through like all the tutorials and understanding the game, in between like reading your comments and all that stuff, it would take a long time. I feel like to get through the tutorial. Okay, so we're done here. We're done here. We're done there. We need to go on to bigger and better things. That's good. This is good. I don't think any of this stuff is ending today. So yeah, we got 2 days there, 2 days on all that stuff. Then we need to go down to this one, and we have 1 day at the minimum. So yeah, none of that's like urgent that we need to get to right now. All right, I believe we are good. So we're gonna jump on over to here. We're gonna do Doom Tower. Hopefully do Doom Tower. Now this is gonna take some time, unfortunately. But yeah, we're gonna. This is the end game content I'm talking about. So these aren't really that bad. Epic, rare, I believe a rare, and another rare. So this wave isn't hard. But if you look at their level 260. These guys are max level. The max character level you can have is level 60. So even though they are only rares and epics, they are extremely strong. And my team is epic, epic, legendary, legendary, and legendary. But yeah, so they're a little bit overpowered even though they are just rares. So at this point in the game, you're not looking for, is your character powerful enough? You're looking for, is your character synergistic enough? And a counter synergy to what the other team is doing. Honestly, my team isn't the best counter for what this team was doing, but it's good enough. So the only way to stop that counter attack that he had up was to freeze him, which I was able to get on him, luckily. And then my team is really synergistic, so the way it works is these two in the middle are super synergistic with each other. He just did what he did, which is apply a HP burn to everyone. And what this guy has an ability is if he can't apply HP burn himself, he needs another character, which this guy does. And what happens is that if a character is frozen, which he can freeze characters, and has HP burn, whenever the HP burn procs, he'll get to attack again. And his A1 attack, his first attack, the one that he counters with, whenever they are frozen and HP burned, is an AoE attack. So in this particular situation, it's not really the best because they all have counter attack on, but it's still a lot of synergy. Then this guy he weakens everybody or slows them down. He's my debuffer would be what his role is. This guy is a damage dealer and he heals himself, so he's pretty much good to just go through everything and just chill with the rest of this team. He's basically just there to be, you know, a damage dealer and not be a weight down on this team. And then what her role is she is a healer / reviver / crowd control. She has a lot of roles. She's not the best at any of those roles, and she's only decent at all those roles because I haven't really dialed her into what she's supposed to be doing. But she fulfills those roles good enough. She also she revives any of these guys if they are to go down. I don't think that's going to happen though. Also, this guy, the guy in the middle, revives himself if he goes down, but when he comes back up, he's frozen. So she only has to worry about these three. He worries about himself entirely. He's like the strongest character out of all of these, and then he worries about himself. So worries about himself. She really only has to worry about these two, and she does an AoE heal on everybody. So she's kind of just helping it go along. That's kind of the synergy I'm going with. And it seems like every single wave had counterattack. So I'm really glad I brought this guy because he's frozen. As you can see, this guy's frozen, this guy's frozen, this guy's frozen. Whenever anybody did an AoE attack, all these guys would be attacking the one character that does the AoE attack. But instead, you're frozen, so you don't really have to worry about it, which is nice. But this guy just seems to be stubborn and not want to get frozen. But yeah, this wave, epic, rare, rare. So yeah. It's in-game content, but it's in-game content because of that more so than anything. But yeah. LOL, I love how we were talking about Plague Inc. And the advert on Spotify is talking about disease. Oh, it's not Spotify, it's YouTube. I'm glad you can hear it though, and I'm glad it's not overpowering me, so that's awesome. Hey, 100 energy, so now we do have to go and spin that, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this wave is going to be hard. She is the best epic, or one of the best epics in the game, and there's two of her in a wave. And then the other thing is you can tell how powerful she is. Notice how all the other characters in the wave before were 260, and they bumped both of these down to 255 in the next wave. The next wave is supposed to be harder. That's how good this character is. She's so good that they bumped her down in level, and it's still going to be harder than the wave before. But yeah, this is my kind of all-purpose wave-clearing team. Now, I am not in the end game because I don't have the characters to be in the end game. So that's the thing about Raid that's kind of cool, is you have to make it work with what you've got. Now, I've got some really good characters here. These two are fairly obtainable. Like, if you're in the end game, you've probably got these two at the end game. You definitely have this girl because she's a login reward. But these two, there's a chance you don't have him. Now, me, I got to fuse him, so he was a guaranteed. I got him for free. But you won't have that opportunity if you decide to play this game. This guy right here, his role could be fulfilled by a free character that you can obtain. This guy's just better. So, aside from getting this character, this team is fairly obtainable, albeit with an exception to here. This is the only guy that there's no exception to for this team. You have to have him for this team to work. But again, you just have to do what you can with what you've got. And if you notice, like, I can show you what my clan is doing. So it's a really cool with this Doom Tower that we're in. I can show you what my clan is doing, and then I can show you what the best people in the world are doing. If you notice, they're all using the same characters. In order to get those characters and to have all those same characters, you have to spend a ridiculous amount of money. For instance, there's an account being given away that has all these characters that I'm going to show you. But the guy says he spent over $20,000 on the account. So, yeah, I have not spent anywhere near that amount of money. And therefore, I do not have all these in-game characters to perfectly run through all of this. But yeah, there's it's, you know, it's one of those things that you can progress to a certain point, but it is at the end game, it is going to be dependent on the characters that you have. I'm kind of to the point where I am at that, which is that the game, I can get really far in the game for what I have, because I don't yet have the perfect thing to get through everything. Okay, so this guy I don't think should be too much of a challenge. I think he's don't decrease turn meter is his whole thing. So I think we just go with the same team we had, and it should be fine, I believe. All right, so they're there, here. Oh yeah. Oh wait, no. Does he ignore defense? He might be the one that ignores defense, and if he's the one that ignores defense, this could go very bad. We're gonna try the same team I was running with before, and hope that this works. If it doesn't work, we'll have to revisit this, which hopefully it just works, and we don't have to worry about it. All these are epics. Luckily, I just ran through them all. All these are epics as well. But luckily, I just bursted through them all. Now, here's the hard part. Okay, so 2 of them got frozen, which is great. Like I said, it makes it to where we don't have to worry about the counterattack. It did kind of bug out the game. Oh, yeah, he's the one that does all these poisons. Oy. So if we can't kill him, which you can see how little his health went down, this might be a problem. We might have to come in here with a more defensive team with a cleanse. And I do have a rare champion that does the cleanse. So I think Tormund, which is the guy in the middle that does the freeze, I think he is going to be vital on this team for the freeze, because that's super good to prevent the spiders from the counterattack. But, oh geez, the game bugged itself out. This happens every once in a while. They're still fighting in the background usually. Usually it'll unfreeze itself and we'll be dead. Or it'll unfreeze itself and just continue on with where it's at. But the game does bug out when he does AoE freeze, because he's one of the only characters in the game that does it. It does freak out sometimes whenever characters come off freeze and doesn't really know where it's supposed to be. So hopefully that fixes itself. It should. Maybe if we unclick auto. Yeah, so it's showing us that it's this character's turn, but we don't have any options for a move. So we're just going to try and let it do its thing. I'm going to get back to reading comments. LOL, I love how we were talking about it. Cyberpunk got removed from PS4 store because there's so many bugs and glitches. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Cyberpunk. The thing is that the Cyberpunk community the whole time has been saying, oh man, all these delays, they just need to release the game, blah, 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 and like complaining about how it keeps getting delayed. And then whenever it gets released and it's rushed to release because everybody's complaining about it not being released yet, it has bugs. Like, what do you expect? They delayed it so they could fix these bugs, and they probably should have delayed it again, but they were getting so many complaints about the delays that they didn't feel they should. So yeah, there's gonna be bugs. They released it as fast as they could, which apparently was slightly too fast because there's still bugs in it. I mean, I don't know, man. You begged for the release and they gave it to you, even though they probably shouldn't have. Is basically what I'm saying. Okay, I guess the game is actually bugged to the point where I have to close it out. This is great. Come on, man. All right, we're gonna retry this. I don't think that run was going great anyways, so yes, we'll exit the game. Come on, exit, fix yourself, relaunch. I need to get this stuff going, man. I need to get this stuff going. Bang, bang. I don't really like it. I've watched about 30 minutes of gameplay, and I don't really prefer it. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't play the original Cyberpunk, so that might be part of the reason why I don't really care about it. I think it'd be interesting to take a look, but it's just not like, again, it's $60 and I'm broke, so I'm not going to be paying for it unless it just looks amazing and I'm like, oh, I have to play this, because I am playing on a PC, so it won't be that bad for me. But yeah, it would have to be like an amazing looking game for me to want to actually spend the time and money to get it, which I don't think I really care that much. All right, so Crucial, pretty darn good to have on the team. Definitely need her. Now I'm thinking I need the Cleanser, and this guy provides an AoE shield, so we're gonna try him, and we're gonna try. Ooh, he would be good to have on the team, but I think I need the Cleanser just in case. So we're gonna give that a shot. I would think this would work. If it doesn't work, this guy is a Cleanser, this guy is a healer, so I might try and replace the Cleanser with just out healing the poisons, but that might not be possible at a certain point. That's why I'm going with the Cleanser first. So we're gonna give it another try. Hopefully it doesn't bug out this time. Hopefully we'll be good. All right. Except the character creator. Yeah, I've seen a lot of interesting characters come out of the character creator. I saw one that was not Homer Simpson. Who's Family Guy, the dad guy, whatever his name is, him. They created him, and they also created Handsome Squidward. The Squidward where he gets, like, that episode where he gets hit in the face and gets all muscular because he got hit in the face, because that worked somehow. Yeah, that was that they made Handsome Squidward. I've seen that, but that's always been a segment. There's a guy on YouTube that I met at one point, and he told me about his channel, and I found it every once in a while since then because I knew it was a thing. But I met him. He went to my high school, or not high school. He went to my college, I think. I don't know. But I met him a long time ago, and he was like, oh yeah, I have a YouTube channel. And he was like, yeah, I originally started out as a Lego channel, and he did customization for Legos and was apparently really popular. And he said basically that he got bored of doing that, and so now he does that rarely, but he has a second channel where he does these character creation things. And apparently his big thing was that, like, Red Dead Redemption, whichever one it was, he said that his big thing was, for a long time, he would just make famous actors or something on Red Dead Redemption. And so I knew that now it was a thing, so I started looking it up, and apparently it's a big thing where people just, they make famous celebrities and they show you how they did it, or they make, like, fantasy characters like that. So yeah, if you're out there in the market for that, you can make, for characters that have character customization, there's usually several YouTube channels dedicated to making your character look however you want it to look. And the game bugged out again. This is great. Still can't believe how autocorrect thought one misspelling letter in Among Us completely changed the word to, yeah, I know. Yeah, that's part of my problem too, is because I have dyslexia, so I get that one letter wrong often. So I have to spend a while fixing the autocorrect a lot of the times. And or sometimes I'm spelling words that autocorrect doesn't recognize. For instance, the word unkillable. That is the term for an unkillable composition of a team on this game. But unkillable isn't a word to autocorrect. So yeah. Apparently Tormund is just gonna bug out the bug. So I don't know how I'm supposed to beat this level, because I think this is gonna happen even if I played through on manual. And this is my best bet to beat Spider, beat this spider, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So I don't know what to do. So yeah, still can't believe how LOL. No, like Cyberpunk creator goes a little too revealing. XD. Oh, okay. Well, I haven't seen that part. I've just been looking at what I was talking about. PP sounding like a perv over there, but nah. Yeah, no, I would be interested in doing it to make a fancy looking character, but leave battle. Come on. 3 minutes and 35 seconds and we can't do anything to this character. Why is it not letting me leave? This is why I closed last time. I force closed the game because this happened. And again, Raid is usually a great game. The only reason why Raid isn't a great game right now is because, like I said, this character is the only one that does this in the game. I was saying, like, this guy, there are substitutions for him. There are weaker versions than him and different versions. There's another version, basically, of him that's pretty comparable to him, if not maybe better. There's comparable versions to this guy. This guy is pretty unique as well. But these two are basically the only two on the team that function the way they do. So these two characters tend to get bugged out because if something goes wrong with this guy, it's going to go wrong with almost every other character that's like him, and there's several. Versus these two, they're pretty unique, so they're more likely to bug out the game. And not many people have this guy. Not many people that are still playing the game have that guy. Let me say that. So yeah, let's force close the game. Seeing as how that's not working, I don't know why it's not working, but because that's not working, we're gonna go ahead and go here. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna work our way around it. We're gonna go ahead and go back and finish up using the energy up here, this stuff right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and jump on in and do Clan Boss, because Clan Boss doesn't bug out because the team that I have is a very common team to have on Clan Boss. So yeah. LOL, hey. I'm only simply stating a fact that it's pretty revealing. But you said you enjoy it. So that means you've probably looked it up multiple times. Just saying. So, yeah. That's the part I'm talking about. But yeah. Alright, so this should be easy to get through. And then it's a 9-turn setup for Clan Boss. Once I get that done, I'll minimize this and we can move on. Because apparently Doom Tower doesn't want to work for me at all. And I don't know what to do about that. Oh yeah, I was going to show you what I was talking about as far as top teams. So I'll show you that before we do the Clan Boss of what I was talking about. Alright, so. Bang, bang, bang. 86. Man, it's going to take us a while to burn through this energy. And unfortunately, I just comments for so long that I don't have much to talk about right now. It's a good thing we have music in the background. Oh yeah, the other thing is that I should probably have the music up so that way I can see and skip ads, because there's a chance that there's going to be like ridiculously long ads and I won't know that they're going on. So let me go here, let me post this right here and scroll down to here. There we go. So now I can see if there's an ad. And skip it for you guys, so you're not listening to like a 5-minute ad of some stupid stuff that you don't want to hear about. I didn't say I enjoy it. Where did that come from, LOL? I mean, you looked it up, so I'm assuming you enjoyed it. Just saying. Oh man. I only saw it once from an XQC stream. Right. Yeah, I believe you, PP. Oh, man. Okay, so we're on 46. I think if we get down into like we're just gonna try and get as close to 0 as we can. I was gonna say let me just get down to like the 30s or somewhere like that. But unfortunately, yet fortunately, the energy regenerates so fast, it's ridiculous. So we're gonna go ahead and go here and here. Yeah, so the energy regenerates so fast that it's like I really need to use it all up, because by the time I get done with this and then get to the gym, by the time I get done with the gym, my energy will be full again. And whenever you're not generating energy, you're not being productive. So I tend to like to be in a state of low enough that the game is continually producing energy. Anytime that you're at max energy, you're wasting time that you could be producing energy. So the one and only time I've seen Cyberpunk game through. Right. Yep, that's the only time. Yep. Oh man. No, I'm just giving you trash, man. I'm just messing with you, bro. All right, so we get done here, and then we have our clan boss set up, and then we will be good to jump into some Among Us. Yeah, okay, so there, and yep, we got 2 minutes until that will be produced. Okay, so there, and clan boss set up, and then we will be good. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you Doom Tower. So what you can do is you can click on a level. So here, this is the team I used. And if you go here, you can see there's a clan. So a clan is you and the other 29 people. So it's a clan is a group of 30. And as you can see in my clan, I am the only one that has completed this level. And it took me 2 minutes, 18 seconds. Now here are the global rankings, and these are the top players in the world. As you can see, all legendaries. Not all legendaries, but this character is like the definition of an in-game character. You cannot get her anywhere else aside from completing a certain part of the game. That in order to complete, it is like this content that I'm in is end-game content. That other content, in order to get her, is the end-game content. So yeah, amazing character, a very end-game character, and then amazing character. Don't know why this is in here. Don't know why that's in here. All amazing characters. All amazing characters. 2 of this guy that's amazing, and then another one of this girl. Like you can see, these teams are all pretty similar. They have all got Prince Kymar. Almost all of them have Prince Kymar, and or this girl or this girl, and him. So as you can see, all these teams are fairly similar, and they're all end-game characters, of which I don't think I have any. I actually don't even think I've got this character. I know I've got this character. I don't have any of those. Don't have any of those. Just pulled this guy. Don't have any of those. I have this guy. I have this guy. I have her. I have him. Don't have the other 3 legendaries. Again, I have him. Don't have any of those. Don't have any of those. Again, I have him. Don't have any of those. And I have these 2. Don't have the other 3. So yeah. Again, once you get to like the extreme end game, these are all people that have spent ridiculous amounts of money. But as you can see, out of my clan, I'm the only one who has gotten through this content. And I believe this is hard mode. If you go down to here, this is the only one that anyone else has completed, I believe. And as you can see, I'm the fastest. And if we go to here, I believe nobody's completed floor 2. Oh no, this guy's actually starting to try and complete floor 2. As you can see, it took him a little bit of time though. Let's see how far he's gotten into the thing. I'm just curious. Okay, so he's beaten stage 3. Let's go to 4. How far has he gotten? Oh, okay, so he hasn't beaten stage 4 yet. So as you can see, out of my clan, I am by far the fastest at hard mode. So if we go to rankings, this shows you the rankings. Clan rankings, they don't even come up on the board because you have to beat the first boss before you'll come up on the board. But yeah, I'm the only one that's come up on the board as far as my clan is concerned. And then if I go to easy mode, I did a lot in easy mode too. As you can see, I'm all the way up here, but I'm stuck. So that's why I haven't played on easy mode for a while. But if we go down to rankings, as you can see, I'm still the top of my clan. This guy has gotten close to where I'm at. Actually, all these guys have, but they're all stuck on the same floor I am. But not only are they all stuck on the same floor I am, if you look at their times, I'm the fastest. So yeah, I'm still... Wait, what? All 3 of these have the exact same time? That's insane. That's insane that they all have the exact same time. Huh. But yeah, I am 2 days ahead of all of them. So I am way ahead but we're all stuck at the same point. And as you can see, these are subfloors. So these are these rooms over here that you don't actually have to do, but that you should do to get a reward. And as you can see, even though they have all gotten stuck on these. Now, these are actually really hard to do because they're extremely niche. For instance, there's one that I can't complete up here, which is they have very specific requirements. So you have to use only characters from this faction. And as you can see, these are the characters I have from this faction, and these are all characters that are in different factions. So in order to beat this, it's so niche that I actually can't complete this level. But as you can see, my other clan mates have several floors that are so niche that they can't complete. I only have one on normal mode that I can't complete. But as you can see, the floor that I'm stuck on is the floor everyone's stuck on. So yeah, anyways, that's kind of what I'm dealing with. Let's do the setup here, and then once we get done with the setup, we'll jump on into some Among Us. The clan boss has to be set up for the first 9 turns. Once it's set up for the first 9 turns, we'll be good to put it on auto, put it in the background, and jump into some Among Us. Psych, I've gone back 7 times, or about 7 times. You can't help it. Yeah, I told you, man. I knew it. I freaking knew it, man. Freaking knew it. Now they're banning people who say blind. Twitch is banning literal simps. Twitch. No, so I heard about this. They're not banning simps. What they're doing is they're banning the use of simps in a derogatory manner. So the blind thing I already addressed yesterday. They're not banning people for saying blind. What they're banning is they're banning people, or they're not banning, they're removing the content of blind playthrough because they deemed it to be offensive. That's what they're doing. The other thing about the simps thing is so on Twitch, there are a few things that you are not allowed to say, which I'm going to try and say them in a way that doesn't get me in trouble. Basically, one of the things that you can't say is somebody's sexual orientation. There are appropriate ways to label them, which is, say, homosexual. I guess. I'm assuming, because that is like the scientific term for what that is. Their sexuality is homosexuality, right? So if you use certain terms that have been used in the past in a derogatory manner, those words used as an insult, traditionally, using as an insult, is likely to get your content removed. I'm hoping that me trying to say this in an informative manner and not saying this is an insult will not get me in trouble. But there are certain words that I just won't say anyways, which are the other terms for homosexual that can be deemed offensive. So I don't use those. But there are 4 new words that are added to that list, which are, I believe, simp, incel. What's the other one? There's a few words. Simp, incel. What are the other words? I can't remember. But there were a few, basically. And basically their reasoning behind it was that you can't discriminate against people and use derogatory terms towards people having to do with their sexual orientation, I guess implying that an incel would technically be something to do with their sexual orientation because they're not getting any sex. So that would be why it would be related to a sexual orientation versus like simp, I guess means that, I mean, I guess a simp, the implication would be that they're not getting any either. And that's why they're simping for a woman, I guess. My problem with the whole thing is that calling somebody an incel in a derogatory manner is an insult to the person. You are calling them an incel as an insult. I get that being considered derogatory. But simp being considered derogatory is not, it's not the same. It doesn't have the same meaning. It's kind of like, it's one of those things, like if you're calling somebody an incel, you're trying to insult them. If you're calling somebody a simp, it's in general become the thing where, like, if you just see a guy do something nice for someone, they just, like, a guy opens the door for his girlfriend, people will yell simp now, not as like actually calling the guy a simp, but in a way of saying, you know, calling him out for doing something nice for his girl and kind of making fun of him. Like, you know, kind of like it's kind of like a prod, not really an insult. You know what I'm saying? So to me, the simp one is kind of pushing too far. The incel one I kind of get. The other one's just more of a joke than anything. Because, you know, and most people don't actually self-identify as a simp. Some people actually do self-identify as an incel. So that's my other reasoning why I think there should be a why can't I think of that word? The actual version of that word. A distinction made. There we go. Between those two words. But who knows? By now, because I've said these words like 5 times, I'm probably banned already. But who knows? No, you don't know that. You said you're teasing me, hee, which implies you're joking. I mean, I am, but it's kind of like the simp thing. I'm like prodding at you, which means there's a hint of truth to it. There's a hint of truth towards the simp thing when a guy's holding the door, but I'm not actually like meaning it as like calling you out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, geez, this is bad. His health is usually not this low at this point. This is really bad. Oh, man. Man, he got messed up. He got riggedy wrecked, bro. Wrecked, bro. All right. Sorry, I got distracted by talking to you guys. I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing. Hopefully he has his counterattack up. He does not have his counterattack up, so I think we're going to have to restart this whole thing. Yeah, we're going to have to restart this whole thing. Because this attack should be an AoE, which is going to kill him. Yep, we have to restart this whole thing. See, this is... So, the thing about Clan Boss is that Clan Boss switches affinities. So, for the first 50% of Clan Boss's health, I don't know why this always opens on this monitor. This is my main monitor. The monitor that you guys are seeing is the main monitor. The other monitor that this keeps popping up on is the secondary monitor. So I don't know why this game wants to keep populating on the secondary monitor. But yeah, as you can see, when it's above 50%, it's on Void Affinity, which means it does the same thing the first 50%. Once it drops below 50%, it can change to one of the other 3 affinities, one of these 3. Once it changes to that affinity, it changes its priority of who it's going to attack based on what your affinity is. So this green affinity is strong against the red affinity. So it's more likely to attack my red affinity champions, and it does other things that can mess up my my team. And this boss in particular has been that run in particular, he focused on this champion and not these 2 champions. If he spreads the focus on both of these guys, then the run will be successful. If he focuses usually if he focuses this guy, it's not a problem, because if he focuses this guy is strong enough to take it. This guy's the only one that's kind of squishy. But the reason why he's kind of squishy is because he has his own ability to make himself to not die, and these 2 make it to where he can't die. So as long as basically I make it to turn 7 without this guy dying, whenever it's this affinity, we're good. But, you know, sometimes he just gets hyper-focused and there's nothing I can do about it. Alright, so we're gonna go there. I'll look at the whole simp ban thing with Twitch later. Yeah, it's simp and incel, and there's one other word. There's 2 other words, I believe. But basically, what they're saying is like you're not supposed to say these anymore, and it's like I get one of them because it is more so an insult than anything. But the term simp is not used as an insult most of the time. It's used as like a prod, not like an actual like insult at anyone. But I don't know, man. Twitch is gonna do what they want. It's still better than YouTube. YouTube, as far as censoring speech, there are people that YouTube says you cannot say their name. You're not allowed to say a certain person's name on YouTube, or it will immediately get your content taken down. Probably not for me. Probably not immediately for me, due to the fact that I'm not big enough for them to worry about. But if you're a big channel and you're live and you say this person's name, they will cut the feed to the stream if you say a certain dude's name. And then there are other things that you're not allowed to say. For instance, around our election, there are certain things that you are not allowed to say about the U.S. election, or you will get banned. So again, completely censoring free speech. There is a phrase about this election that I am not allowed to say, or they will remove this content. And with me already being on not the best terms with YouTube in the first place, they're already slightly suppressing my channel. I feel like if I said those terms, it would 100% suppress my channel. So yeah, the best way to figure out what those names and phrases are is to possibly Google it. The other way would be to watch this guy named Tim Pool. He oftentimes will clarify, but I don't know if it'll be hard. He releases a ton of content, so finding the exact content I'm referencing might be a little bit hard. All right, sweet. He's still alive. That's good. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm not going to use counterattack on him whenever it comes up, because he's going to still have immunity for 2 turns, and I'm going to save his immunity that he gives himself until after this immunity runs off. There we go. He's going to get immunity for 2 turns. We're going to do this. Bang, bang. We're not going to use his counterattack, even though we could. We're not going to use it because if we need him to give himself immunity here in a bit. For turn 6, I believe. He'll need to give himself immunity to live. He might not, because he actually has a decent amount of health at this point, but whenever he gets targeted like that, that can be a bit of a problem. Okay, bang. Okay, we're at turn 6, so we still need to attack here. We're going to give him immunity this turn, because this turn would be when it would fall off, so he's going to give it to himself. Bang. Bang. And we should be good at this point. All right. Boop, 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 boop. So now what we have to do is these are the last 3 turns that I have to do. So we go attack. This guy's going to get another turn. So bang. 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 And this guy gets his second turn. On his second turn, he puts up the immunity. And then turn 8, it'll just be everybody gets 1 turn. Aside from that counterattack that this guy just did. And then this guy on turn 9 does the same thing that this guy did on turn 7. Once that happens, we're into the run and we can click auto and it just does its thing. And then we can jump on into some Among Us, even though this took almost an hour. I thought this was going to be a variety stream. Turns out it's an hour of Raid Shadow Legends. Unintentional, but you know, it happens sometimes. All right, bang, bang, bang. 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 And this is this guy's second turn. So here we go. Bang. And now he should attack. There we go. And we are good to click auto, and it'll just run through this up until this hits turn 50. Once that hits turn 50, the boss ignores this debuff. Oh, commercials. Bang. All right, so that's good. We're good to minimize here. Let that do its thing. Let's jump on into some Among Us, ladies and gentlemen. Even though it's all gentlemen as far as I'm concerned. As far as I know. Simp isn't even an insult. Yeah, it can be, but 99.9% of the time it's a jab. It's not an insult. It's like a, you know, it's not. It's kind of like there's another jab that I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to say, so I'm not even going to try. But, like, there's a meme about it where they go, huh, and then say a word with a prolonged ending to that word. And that, again, isn't an insult. It's... Okay, we got to play online. Isn't an insult. It's a jab. So there's certain words where it's more of a jab than an insult, and those I don't think should be banned. It's just jab versus an insult. So, anywho, okay, back to this. Let's try and find a game. Here we go. Come on. We just need one. We just need one to actually accept us. This only has 4 people, though. We got in one, but it only has 4 people, so nah. This only has 5 people. Okay, never mind. It only had 4 people again. Leave game. Bang. Bang. Dang it. Okay, let's click on one of these 8s and see if we can get in one of the 8s. This guy has 7. Dang it, bro. It's so hard to get in a freaking lobby, bro. Stupid. 8. I'm trying to find one, but I don't think it's going so well. Hey, we got in one. Let's go. All right, 10 out of 10. Let's go. Imposters, 3 imposters? Jeez. All right, so basically this is really hard on the crewmates. Okay. Why have we not started? I do not understand. Okay, 2 people left the game. That's fine. It only means someone is doing favorable things for a woman so that the woman will like them. Yeah, and it doesn't even really mean that. It's not even that stringent of a definition. Like I said, a dude could be just opening a door for his woman, which is common courtesy that everyone does, and somebody will yell, "Soup," you know, like that. So it's not like it's not a thing. It's literally just a jab to just kind of like, you know, poke fun at somebody. It's not like you're actually insulting them for being a sympathetic person. Oh man. It only means that yeah, exactly. It doesn't even discriminate really. Yeah, it doesn't. Even a woman doing something nice for a dude can be called. Although there are other more derogatory terms for women that are nice towards men. There are women, because feminists are so crazy, for lack of a better word, there are terms that feminists have for other women when women decide to be nice to men that are more offensive. So that's a thing. But simp is the like prodding version of like slightly making fun. Like not making fun of somebody, but like prodding, like, there you go. You know? I was about to be sent to bed early, but I saved my skin. Nice. Well, I'm glad you got to stay up for a little while longer. It's nice that they are taking context into the situation when making decisions. They say they are, and my thing is like, you can say you are, but are they really? Like, for instance, everyone who says that word, do you think they're really paying attention to what everybody's context? I don't think they are. Because the thing is, to have context, you either have to read all the lines of text. Excuse me. You either have to read all the lines of text, or you have to, let's see, do we get an imposter? You have to, hey, let's go. Purple and Z. They're my teammates. All right. So yeah, hopefully they are taking it into context, but I don't know.
You can click with confidence, with no more of this, and a lot more peace of mind. Move along, viruses. Switch to built-in virus protection.
All right. Seeing as how it's so easy to seeing as how it's so easy for the imposter, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kill everybody is kind of the idea. Jeez, everybody's here. Okay. Wow. There's a lot of people here. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of come over here and hope to finish somebody off here. Yeah, see, when there's 3 imposters, it's just too easy for the imposters. I killed 2 people on here. It's 2 out of 9, so we only have to kill what? I killed 2. That leaves us with, we've got 3 imposters. I killed 2. That leaves us with, if they each killed somebody. Actually, no, they only had to kill 1 person because then it would be 3v3. So I killed 2. They had to kill 1 person and the game's over. 3 imposters is just too easy. It needs to, like, 2's a good number. 1 is, it's hard for the imposter. 2, it's a little bit easier for the imposters, but 3, it's just too easy. It's just too easy. But let's see. But yeah, I mean, hopefully they are taking everybody's situation and context specifically, but I don't know. Like, for instance, we've had like a 10-minute discussion on that word. So are they going to watch the entire 10 minutes of me talking about this? Probably not. So I don't know, man. It's just one of those things. I don't know. Hopefully they do, but I don't know. Since simp has been used in a derogatory name before, the Lil Buzz situation is the biggest case. I mean, sure. I don't know. To me, my thing is that, like, I'm sure it has been used in a derogatory version, but like, it's not common. Most people, when they say the word simp, are using it in a, dang it, we got murdered. Hey, let's go. It was blue. Hey, 2 people dead already. So 3 of them are imposters. They only have to kill 2 more. If they kill 2 more, then the game's over. So. Where? Admin, where? Blue. Any sus? Yeah, you. You're the sus. Anyways. But yeah, so hopefully they do actually pay attention to the context. I don't know. I don't expect them to, because again, it's a big company and there's tons and tons of streamers. Are they going to review every single streamer that reads that word or says that word? Possibly, possibly not. I don't know. But yeah, it can be used in a derogatory way, but most of the time it's not. Almost 99% of the time it's not used in a derogatory way. Okay, so did they vote off one of the imposters or not? No one is ejected. Oh man. Well, I think the imposters win. Let's follow people around. Oh wait, can we sabotage or something? Can we do something? I don't know what this is. We can do something here. Bang, bang. Oh wait, we gotta close out our map. We can do something here. I don't know what we can do here, but we can continue to do tasks, I guess. I mean, it's not gonna help. The imposters, when there's 3 of them, it's just too overpowered, man. It just is. Just too overpowered. Bang, bang, bink, bink, bink. Boop, 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 boop. Bink, 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 bink. And bink. I'm gonna witness a murder. Oh, never mind. They called the emergency meeting. I was like, no, I'm gonna witness the murder. No, don't do it, Blue. Don't do it. All right. And I thought save simping for Belle Delphine was a simp. I don't know what that means. Simping for, I don't know. Anyways, make a server, Clep. No, Clep. No, the problem is that right now we're getting close to when the stream is going to be ending anyways, and because the stream's going to be close to ending, I don't want to make a server because it's not going to get populated. It's just going to be like you, me, and maybe 2 others, and then we're going to have to wait for other people. I just wanted to get into some games because, again, we're at 4:17, so we're already past the hour mark. We're probably going to go to like an hour and a half, and then I'm going to be getting off of here. So I don't know. I think making a server might take too much time is basically what I'm thinking. I joined the previous server. I was imposter. Oh, you were? Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, the thing is about this game is just, it's really easy when, hey, they've loaded off Blue. Let's go. Yeah. 2 imposters left. Let's go. I'm going to finish up this task, I guess. And then once I'm done here, I don't know how Blue got caught. I mean, he was being suspicious by being on security, but that was pretty much it. So, I don't know. Hey, select abnormality. There we go. Task complete. Okay, cool. So, oh, the ghost is saying something. There, your proof. What? I don't know what's going on. All right, so up to navigation. How is this guy not dead? Are these 2 the imposter? I think he's just waiting to press a button. I think that's what it is. I think he's waiting to call the emergency meeting. Bang. Bang. Task complete. All right. Do I have any other tasks? I don't. Bro, this is a bad spot. Get out of here, bro. Unless you're the imposter, get out of here, bro. No. Woo. Okay. Nobody died. We're good. No. Bad. No. Who is it? Which one of you is it? Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. There's a lot of people here. Oh, no. Oh, no. What's going on? Why is there nobody dead yet? Quick, legitimate question. Quick, legitimate question. Why is nobody dead? This is weird. Oh, there he is. Purple's dead. Purple is down. Purple down. Blue's still here. Hey, somebody found purple. All right, so 2 imposters. They still have to make 2 kills in order for this to go down. All right. I can't believe this. I will get my revenge. JK, I kind of hearted. What? I don't know what you mean. Bruh, 3 imposters are a little too much. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, iDubbbz. His girlfriend started an OnlyFans, and he is well aware of his fan base is pretty dang toxic, so they turned on him really badly when they found out about his girlfriend's OnlyFans. The word simp was used a lot. That though isn't a derogatory way to use the word though. That's a legit descriptor of what's going on there. I mean, there's another term for what's going on there, but that term is more derogatory than simp, and that is the probably better term to use there. As far as if you were going to actually insult the man, I would call that something else. So yeah, there's another for that specific situation. There's another word that I would use that is more derogatory than simp, and I think is a more apt description for what is going on there. So yeah, although that word for sure would not be allowed on Twitch, 100%, because it involves the term for male genitalia, as well as another word that in combination means something. So yeah, I'm not gonna say it, but there's a better term for that would be more insulting, but also yet at the same time more accurate. And I'm not against OnlyFans. By no means am I against OnlyFans. It's kind of like prostitution. Again, I don't agree with it. I won't support it, but it's your body. It's your choice. You do what you want with it. If you want to use your body to make money, go ahead. I can't stop you. It's your body. Wait, what? If there's 2 imposters and 2 crewmates, the game should be over, right? So I guess one of the imposters left? I think one of the imposters left. But yeah, that's one of the few times I entirely agree with that. As long as you're not hurting someone, like, I have no problem with a male or a female participating in the act of sex for money. I have no problem with that. I won't participate in that, but I have no problem with other people doing it as long as it's consensual and you know what's going on. So what I don't agree with is if the girl is coming in for money and the guy thinks it's an actual relationship, that's a problem. Same thing if the genders are flipped there. But if it's, you both know, hey, this is only for money, and then we never need to talk to each other again. If that's the consensual agreement, you're 2 adults, have at it. I don't care. I won't participate in it, but I don't care. You do what you want. Oh man. Oh, okay, yeah. So 1 imposter did leave. So it's one of the last 3 alive are the imposters. So hey, the crewmates might actually win, which is insane. I keep getting a notification for this box, but I can't actually use it, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I can't actually fix it, so. Anywho, yep, green won. Defeat. Green won. All right. But yeah, that situation, and I say sex for money as the extreme example. So obviously, I don't care if you want to do OnlyFans. If a woman wants to do OnlyFans, get that bag, girl. You go for it. I personally don't use OnlyFans, and I wouldn't use OnlyFans if I was a female. That's just me. I can't say that because I guess if I was a female, everything would be different. But as far as the way my brain is, I would not put content up or consume content from that website. That's just me. If you want to do that, feel free. And I have no problem with any girl doing it unless that girl is my girlfriend. Then I legit, like most people, I think, apparently not iDubbbz, but like most people, I personally would have a problem if my girlfriend is posting content on there. It's kind of like, the best way I can say it is, you know Mike Malak? You may or may not know him. You've probably heard of Lana Rhoades. Lana Rhoades is a ex-adult film actress who is now dating a content creator named Mike Malak. Really? It was green. It was green, I think, right? It was green. But yeah, I'm okay with, like, if she was an OnlyFans content producer and was successful. See, here's the other thing. I'm fine with bang, bang, bang. I'm fine with let's pull back up the chat. I'm fine with producing content on YouTube because it's content on YouTube and it doesn't affect my relationship. I'm fine with a girl producing content. No, not. Is that the. Was an imposter. Sweet. I'm fine with a girl producing adult film content as well. Perfectly fine with it. My thing is that as long as it's not a thing they're actively doing. The other thing is as long as you're successful at it. 3, 5, 7, 8. As long as you're. Wait, what? Okay. This is sus, man. This is super sus. As long as you're successful at it, I don't care. The problem is that I knew it was yellow. I knew yellow was sus. I freaking knew yellow was sus, bro. And I'm dead, so. But yeah. Like, as long as you're successful. Like, if you're putting up a bunch of content on OnlyFans or The Hub, because I can't say the whole thing. If you're putting content up on there, I don't really care as long as you're making money from it. I don't care. And as long as it's in your past. But if you're actively doing it, unless I'm incorporated into it, like, if you're actively just shooting content of yourself, that to me on OnlyFans, if my girlfriend were to continue to produce content for OnlyFans, either I would need to be involved, which nobody wants to see that, or to me, it would appear that she is trying to keep her options open and most of the time, whenever you're on OnlyFans, you're trying to make yourself appear single. That's the problem I would have with that. And again, like I said, I wouldn't really mind if I'm involved. If I'm involved and it's like, you know, us doing things together, I don't really care. But again, I don't think anybody wants to see that. So, yeah. But like, as long as you're involved, I don't really care. And or as long as you're not going to continue doing it once we're together. Once we break up, if we break up and you go back at it, man, go for it. But while we're together, I mean, I'm not trying to say it like in a possessive way, but like, you know, that's, oh man, we lost. I'm not trying to say it in like a possessive way, but like, there's a level of intimacy there that's kind of lost when just everybody can see it and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it also, I guess it depends. Like if it's tasteful, if it's like slightly revealing, like lingerie. If she's taking a picture of herself in lingerie, I don't really care. If it's full straight on all the way, I don't think I can say the word that I was going to say there. If it is all the way exposed, there is another term for that that would have been easier to say, but I don't think YouTube would appreciate that. If it is fully exposed, that's a whole nother thing. And if she's, you know, doing things to herself on top of that, that is another thing. So it kind of depends on the level too. It's a case-by-case situation. And then the other thing is like, it depends on how much you trust your girl too, I guess. But if you just met her and she's an OnlyFans person, why did we all get slowed down? We are all super slow. Oh, man. Stack kill. Let's go. Somebody's going to do it. Oh, not this again. Woo! Sorry. And, yeah. They just watched him kill in front of them. I don't... Okay, whatever. But yeah, that's my own personal feelings about that. But like if iDubbbz' girl was just posting like lingerie photos, whatever, man. Oh, it's full. Yeah, man. These servers get really full really quick. Join a different server. I probably should, but we're getting close to the end of the stream anyways. Maybe change to a different server. Witty, please. I'm getting close to getting off anyways, bro. Apparently his girlfriend doesn't actually even do nude photos, just scantily clad. But not actual physical contact or nudity. But his fan base basically tried to ruin his career when it happened. Again, I don't get, like, if it, again, that would, to me, would be fine. Get that bag. Like, bro, if you want to, like, how many girls show up to anime conventions with basically nothing on because their clothes are skin tight, and or it is literally just a strip of cloth covering the part that would get them in trouble? How many girls show up to anime conventions like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those things. Like, it's, to me, especially if it's something that's like suggestive, but it's not suggestive enough to where people would. I also think it's funny. I've died like every game first round. But if it's something that like if you would go out in it, right? Oh geez, this music coming up might not be acceptable for YouTube. So let's just go here. If it's something you would go out in, bro, I don't care. If you would go out, like, I'm not like, if you would go out in a cosplay that is sexually suggestive, I don't really care. If you're willing to go out of the house in that outfit, then I'm fine with you posting pictures of you in that outfit on the internet. It doesn't really bother me. It's just when it gets to the point of straight on, nothing covered, and or participating in acts that would get you in trouble otherwise. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. To me, it's just one of those things that, like, I don't really care, but I would care a little bit if, depending on the degree of which it is happening. So yeah, let's go here. Bang. I can't use any of that. Why not? I can't help. Really? Bro. Everybody's just dying over here. Okay. Because of his content mainly mainly being related to him. Because of his content mainly being critical of others and using his platform to be aggressively logical, many of his fan base are the dude bros who think him letting his girlfriend do that is hypocritical. How's it? I don't understand how it's like. Did he in the past say that girls shouldn't do it? I mean, again, I'm all about the rules for me, not for thee. I have rules for myself that I follow. I do not believe in imposing those rules on anyone else. Again, I wouldn't do that content. Now, again, I guess I also said I wouldn't produce content for OnlyFans. But at the same time, if my girl's getting that bag and she's wanting to do that, that's about the only way I'd participate, because I'd be willing to help her get that bag. But I would need to be involved if it's going that far. But again, I highly doubt I'm going to date any girl that's an OnlyFans model, just due to the fact that most OnlyFans models, due to the fact that they are OnlyFans models, tend to not enter in relationships that often. So they get enough attention from their fan base that they don't seem to seek out attention as much from real life people. Man, I've been a crewmate for the past like 4 times in a row, bro, and I always die first round. Hey, the speed's back. All right. Oh man, electrical. Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna die trying to do this. Bang, bang, bing, bing, bing. Nobody's dead. Okay, cool. I was gonna say I wasn't really paying attention when I came in here, so there's a good chance that I'll die. Dead body found. Where? Huh? Where? Question mark? But yeah. But do pink. Pink sus. Okay, so we're going with pink. Got it. Cool. Bit of pink. Can someone watch me do trash and storage? Nope, they said pink. I'm going with them. I'm going with them. They might be 2 imposters, but I don't really care. All right. Of his character, because they felt they related to him, and doing this, they do not relate to him. Oh, okay. So basically, because of his fan base, instead of his fan base liking him for who he is, they liked him because they felt relatable to him, and this made him feel unrelatable. I guess. I don't know. I mean, so it was definitely yellow then, I believe, because yellow was the one who said pink sus. I believe, but I'm not entirely sure. So yeah. Anyways, I mean, so basically his fan base, instead of liking him for who he was, they liked him because they thought they could relate to him, and that made him unrelatable. I mean, just due to the fact that he's dating an OnlyFans model, I mean, that should make him unrelatable. Like, who is gonna do it? Do it. I'm doing chair, so I highly doubt you're doing chair, bro. Do it. I'm out in the open. I dare you. Freaking do it, bro. Oh, geez, they won. They already... Yeah, I knew it. I knew it, bro. Green was waiting on me. I freaking knew it. He just didn't have the kahunas to do it. All right. Anyways. Therefore, anything he has done in the past which made them relate to him was a lie. No, I mean, like, that's not how that works, but okay. Bro, every time, man. Every time I'm the crewmate, bro. I got imposter the very first time I jumped in here, and then I never got it again, bro. What the heck, dude? What the heck? What the heck? Come on. Hey, at least we're not dying round 1, though. That's cool. Bang, 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 bing, 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 bing. It's black! It's black! It's black! Ah! Black vented. Oh, black left.
I'll start. Oh, do you want to go first?
No, I don't. You go.
I was just going to say on slide 7.
Okay, so pink sus. Pink sus.
Jamie, you're cutting out.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, never mind. I thought he was saying sure lime, and I thought lime was the one that called out black. So never mind. So I'm going to skip because black left. So yeah, we all skipped because the guy who was... Jeez, they already murked 3 people, dude. Jeez, bro. I like how he just left because he got caught. Oh, man. All right. I'm probably going to die again, but it's all good. But yeah, man, I don't know, bro. I mean, I get being relatable is like a good part to have as far as like getting people to enjoy your content. I get that. But like at the same time, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know, bro. Pink you're sus. Pink you're sus. Oh wait, how do I do this again? Pink sus, bro. Pink sus. All right, lime. Locked doors. What happened? Someone watch me scan. Spanish. I don't know who to vote for, bro. No red sus. Yeah, I don't know who to vote for. I'm just skipping, bro. Yeah, I'm just skipping because I don't know. I don't know. Green voted red, red voted green. If green is not the imposter, it's red. Yep, it's red. Red called out green. It's red. Red. Emergency meeting. I'm doing it on red. Calling out red. I think we have to pick something first. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. She's chasing me, bro. She's chasing me. Oh, she didn't kill me. Wow. They fixed that. Do it. Freaking do it, bro. Freaking do it. I know you want to. Freaking do it. Do it. Do it. It's a standoff. Freaking A. Oh no, that was the last one. So it was light blue, but there was nothing I could do about it. Well, I guess I can play. I can't play with you today, and really offended them. See, I don't know why that would offend them. Like, that doesn't. I don't know, man. Gotta go see you. All right, for sure, PP. I will see you on the next one. Peace. And Annie B, what's going on, my bro? What's going on, dude? Gotta go see you. I know what you mean. I am all for the comfort level of women doing that. Okay, sorry, the music's going. However, I personally would be very uncomfortable dating someone who benefits from allowing others to validate them through such a platform. Again, I wouldn't mind as long as it's not. As long as, like, if it's to the level of lingerie, I don't really care. You know, it is what it is. Instagram is basically the same thing, just slightly less suggestive. But even some women's Instagrams are that suggestive. So I don't really care if it's like lingerie level. But if it's any more than that, what? Disconnected from the server. All right. I guess that's gonna be. Is it ending? Yeah. I mean, we're getting close to that time. I should probably be ending it anyways. All right. Exit. So yeah, that was the Variety Friday stream. I'm gonna wrap up by talking to you guys, and once I'm done with that, I'll see you guys on Monday. So, yeah, as far as that's concerned, though, like, I don't know, man. I mean, as long as it's like, if it's any more than lingerie, at that point, I would want to be involved at that point, because again, to me, it's more so the idea of, because if I'm involved, the idea being that if I'm involved on her OnlyFans if it's to that level of an OnlyFans, if I'm involved in the OnlyFans, it kind of gives everybody the impression that, oh, she's not single. And like, I wouldn't, like, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't necessarily want to be involved in a adult film video. I wouldn't necessarily want to be involved in that. But if I was, at least people know that, like, hey, she's taken. Like, you know, she's taken. You can enjoy the film of both of us, but the filming of just her is over now because she's with me. Like, you know, but I do have to say, I wouldn't want my face in it. Like, I'd probably, like, wear a mask and or ask the angle to be in such a way that I am not involved. You would, like, I guess I should say this. Due to surgeries and injuries and birthmarks, it would be very obvious that I am, you wouldn't necessarily know it was me, but it would be very obvious that it's the same dude over and over again, so people would probably be like, oh, she's got a boyfriend because it's the same dude over and over again. So at that point, I wouldn't really care, but you know, that's just me. Anyways, and like I said, I mean, girls get plenty of validation through Instagram already, so it's like, it's really not gonna be that much different. Also, his girlfriend is absolutely stunning. I would never feel safe knowing my girlfriend had so many people wanting to replace me and knowing they could, LOL. I mean, the thing is that, again, just go on Instagram. I've got most of my IRL friends are females. Most of them. Again, I have looked through, they have shown me some of the creepy DMs they get. I've got a friend who has roughly 3,000 Instagram followers, right? She doesn't know that many people. She kind of got a little bit, so she did TikTok and got a little bit of fame on TikTok, and then that carried over to her Instagram. And the messages that she gets are insane. So if your girl has an Instagram, she's already getting these people trying to get her away from you. So if she's got a form of social media, that's already happening, my dude. But yeah, and also, I mean, I don't get why they're hating on him for it. If your girlfriend's that stunning, they should be congratulating you. Hey man, you got a 10, bro. You got a 10. Good stuff, bro. Congratulations. She may do OnlyFans, but hey, you got yourself a 10, bro. You hitting that? Congrats. Like that's what people should be saying, not, hey, you're a, term that Twitch doesn't want me to use. No, iDubbbz has never been one to say any of that. Many of his fans just assumed he was because they were. Okay. ANEB, vote pink. Can I join? And bye. All right. Sorry, ANEB. I was too busy reading other comments. The server was quite full. I would definitely be fine with you joining, but I was not in charge of that server. So, yeah. Sorry. Psst. Oh wait, is that psst or is that please? Oh wait, please can you play Among Us on Monday? I can't guarantee that I'm gonna play Among Us on Monday for two reasons. A, it's not really a game I enjoy playing for long periods of time. And B, I might forget. So if you're in the Discord and remind me, it's more likely that I'll play it on Monday, but it's still not a guarantee. If I really want to play something else, I'm gonna play something else. Because I have to, like, the thing is, like, don't get me wrong, I definitely want to please you guys. I want to give you guys content that you want to see. But at the same time, if I'm not having fun and I'm miserable the entire time, I don't think many people want to see that the entire time. So there's a chance if you commented in the Discord and remind me on Monday before the stream and or Sunday night, it's more likely that I'll play Among Us on Monday, but it's not guaranteed. So I can't make any promises. Sorry, bro. My girlfriend used to work at a cell center long before I met her, and she said that the women there had a huge issue of dealing with guys playing like 5-knuckle shuffle on the phone. I don't know. Oh, gotcha. Because employees were never allowed to hang up. What? That's stupid. Yeah, like I said, though, I mean, guys are freaking weird, dude. I mean, girls are insane. Guys are just freaking weird. Like, stuff like that. Like, that's a dude who has some problems. Girls tend to be psycho or crazy in the sense that, like, their thought process doesn't make any sense. Guys tend to be crazy in the sense that they do girls, it's what they think is crazy. Guys, it's what they do is crazy, which I guess are two sides of the same coin, because in order to do something that is crazy, you have to be thinking something that is crazy. And in order and usually when you think something crazy, you do something crazy. So you get what I'm saying? But like, it's two sides of the same coin. But normally, from my experience, guys are more likely to do something that you're like, that dude's crazy. For instance, the 5-knuckle shuffle while talking to people that work at a cellular center. And girls are more likely to think something crazy about you, and then all of a sudden they blow up on you, and you're like, well, what's going on? And then they explain something that you did 6 months ago that they didn't think you should have done, and now it's bothering them to the point where they're acting out and yelling at you from something you did 6 months ago. Yeah, anyways. That's just stupid, though, that they weren't allowed to hang up. It's really weird. So they had to just sit there and listen to it. That's freaking weird, bro. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why they wouldn't be allowed to hang up. That doesn't make sense to me. By the way, his girlfriend is that person's name. I don't want to promote other people's social media, so I'm not going to say her name. You did, but that's fine. I'm not going to say it. If you want to see what she looks like, nah, I'm good. My thing is like, my type is fairly niche. I don't mind different hair colors, but like I appreciate lighter hair colors. So like a blonde, even like a white hair color, if you dye your hair white, like that kind of thing, like dirty blonde. I prefer lighter hair colors, unless it's an Asian descent or Native American descent female, because that's just not a possibility. I mean, I guess it would be a possibility, but it's not very common. I prefer I prefer lighter colored hair unless it's just not common with the ethnicity of the female I am dating at the time. I prefer blue eyes unless it's not common with the ethnicity of the woman I am dating at the time. And I prefer, if they are shorter than me, that they weigh less than me. Because if you weigh more than me and or my same weight and you're shorter than me, that usually means you are going to be of bigger looking proportions, which I do not appreciate personally as much as others do. So I prefer skinnier women. But you can weigh more than me if you're taller than me. I don't discriminate based off of height, as long as you're not so tall that I have to climb up a ladder or a step stool to make out with you. Like, I don't really care, which again, that's not gonna happen. I think I've dated one girl that was taller than me. And that was like while I was going through puberty, and she was like 2 inches taller than me. I don't really care. I date a girl that's 2 inches taller than me now. I really don't care. As long as she's attractive and not crazy all the time, because every girl is at least a little bit crazy if you haven't figured that out. As long as she's not crazy all the time and she's attractive, I do not care if she's taller than me. And I don't care and again, she can weigh more than me if she's taller than me, because that weight is going to be dispersed over a larger frame, so it's not going to look as bad. So like, weight doesn't matter to me. It's how that weight looks on you. And usually if you're shorter than me and you weigh more than me, that's a good indication that that weight is not going to be distributed on someone in a way that will be pleasing to me. So yeah, that's my generally like lighter hair, generally like blue eyes, generally tend to go for very specific Asian descent people, and tend to go for very, like, I will date someone of any race, but there are certain features of generically speaking, there are certain features of other races that I don't find appealing. So, not saying I wouldn't date any particular race. I'm saying that, again, it's what's attractive to me, and certain features tend to be more common among other races that are more and or less attractive to me. So I will date somebody. There are plenty of girls from every single race that I've seen that I've been like, dang, let me get that, right? That might sound a little aggressive, but you know what I'm saying? I've seen plenty of girls that I find attractive from every race, but there are certain races that on average, like, this might get me in trouble, but Asian eyes. It's just a thing. There are more and less extreme version of Asian eyes, and depending on the extent of that, the extreme end of like that is the definition of Asian eyes. Not really attractive to me. But if it's just like, if it's slightly, like if it's like, you know, it's not extreme, then I don't mind. But I've seen some extremes out there, and that's just not attractive to me. But, you know, like I said, if it doesn't really matter what the race is, it matters the attractive features to me, and something like that, that's not super attractive to me. But it is what it is. And then the other thing is that, like, to me, I want to date a girl that's attractive without makeup, because 9 times out of 10, when I'm going to be seeing them first thing in the morning, it's going to be without makeup on. So hopefully they're attractive without makeup. It's kind of the idea. And I'm a big face guy too. So like, the body matters. It's important, but like, I'm a big face guy. 9 times out of 10, you're wearing clothes. So I'm not staring at your body. I'm staring at your face. I'm staring at your eyes. I'm talking to that person. So I'm a big face guy. So a lot of the attractive features, and hair counts as part of the face because you see the hair. So that's why, like, hair is an important thing. Eyes are an important thing. And like, the rest of it doesn't really matter to me that much. I'm a big face guy. That, like, people ask, are you a boob or a butt guy? I'm a face guy. It's just me. But again, that's insane that they just like, that she couldn't hang up on them when they're doing that. That to me doesn't make sense. You are allowed to hang up, but it was a long process you had to go through. You had to go through a full script before hanging up. That's ridiculous. That, to me, again, that just doesn't, like, I get, like, so ideally it should be like, if you hear somebody doing that on the other side of the phone and they know you can't hang up, the process should be,
Sir, it does not sound like you're here for a legitimate reason. Thank you for calling this network. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and then hang up. Or goodbye and hang up. It should be like it should be like a 5-second script that they should have to run through. Not like the whole process. That's a bit ridiculous. Anyways, I wonder why your subscriber count hasn't moved in 6 months. Because my reason, Annie B, might not be the legit reason, but the reasoning that I believe is that I don't produce. I mean, I guess you could call it I produce. I play the game. I produce the content that I want to produce and or the game that I want to play. Which, if you want to grow on any form of social media, 9 times out of 10, what you got to do to grow on social media is to produce the content that people want. I'm producing the content that I want to produce. I'm not producing the content that people necessarily want to see. Like, for instance, Among Us tends to be wildly popular. If I did an Among Us live stream every day for the next year until it died, I'd probably get a large growth to my following. But I would not want to stream if I knew I had to log on and play Among Us every single day. I would be miserable the entire time. So that's not something I would do. But yeah, if I wanted to grow my following, it's something I should probably do, but it's not something I'm going to do. The other thing is that a lot of people have better production quality than I do. So that would be another reason why I feel like my subscriber base hasn't grown much, is because I mean, ideally my thing is that, like, I'm trying to figure out how to do everything on my own, which takes a lot of time. I could probably spend anywhere from $20 to a couple $1,000, anywhere in that range, and get a lot of stuff made for me and done for me through like Fiverr, for instance, and make my streams look a whole lot better. The problem is that, again, that costs money, and I don't have a lot of that. So yeah, I feel like if I upped production quality and I played what people wanted me to play, I'd probably do better. But again, if I'm not enjoying it, I'm not going to want to do it, right? So I'm going to continue to do what I enjoy more so than necessarily what's going to draw eyes to my content. And the other thing is that, like, the people that have been here for a long time, I feel like are going to, like, I'm not trying to, like, say, like, I'm, don't appreciate you guys being here. I really do, because again, like I've said before, the idea that you take time out of your day to watch my content, I very much appreciate that. You could be watching anybody else's content and you choose to spend time with me. I very much appreciate that time. But I kind of lost track of what I was saying. But basically that I feel like you guys are here for me more so than necessarily what I happen to be playing that particular day, right? We're here to have a conversation. The game is kind of the secondary thing. So that's kind of what I want. I want a group of people that I'm getting to talk with every day, more so than a group of people that are here to see me pwn noobs in whatever game I decide to play for that period of time. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just me. Bang. Yeah. Okay. So, she told me she would take a phone call and she would ask repeatedly if anyone was there, and would just hear man's heavy breathing and a slapping sound for like 5 full minutes. See, that's way too long of a script. It shouldn't take them 5 minutes to have to hang up. That's ridiculous. Heading out. Talk to you later. Thanks for the content. Yeah, no problem, man. I'll see you on the next one, Wimley. So Annie B, it's just you and me. I feel I was the last sub. You very well might have, Annie B. I don't know for sure. The problem is that YouTube doesn't actually give me any notifications, so I really don't know. I have no idea who the last subscriber was. I also can't actually view who is subscribed to me, which is another thing that's a bit ridiculous to me. I can't view who's subscribed to me until I get to a certain size, I believe. Or I might be able to on Social Blade, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, I don't think I'm big enough to be actually tracked on Social Blade anyways. But because of that, I don't know who my last subscriber was. You very well might have been. And I very much appreciate the subscription. Thank you for that, by the way. How much did your mic cost? The mic was expensive, but I bought most of the stuff that I bought for this setup that I have. I bought back when I was coming out of the job I used to have, and I had a lot of money in savings. Now I've been living on that savings for let's see. I've been living on that savings and paying for college off that savings. And I've been doing that for now, let's see, like two and a half, maybe even close to 3 years at this point. So that's how much money I had. Now that I've been living off of savings for 3 years, I don't have that much money. But I bought most of this stuff whenever I had just gotten out of my old job. And because I had just gotten out of my old job, I was planning on going straight into another job that didn't work out. And so I was fine with spending larger amounts of money than I would be willing to now. But to your question, this mic, whenever I bought it, I believe it cost me like $350. So expensive. But this is like one of the best mics that you can get. Now there are better budget mics, but as far as like the top end, you have like $50 to $100 mics that are good budget mics. Then you have like mics that are in the like $300 to $500 range, which this mic falls into, and I feel like it's the best one in that range. And then you have like $3,000 mics. And once you get into the $3,000 mics, like this is probably even overkill for what I'm using it for, but it's a good all-around mic. Once you get into like the $3,000 mics, you're getting into like, it's designed for one specific thing, and no $3,000 mic is designed for streaming. It's just not. The audio quality is not going to come through unless you're streaming the specific content that mic was designed around. So you get what I'm saying? Like, this is like, to me, the highest end I would go with when it comes to streaming content. Once you get into that price range of like $3,000, you're getting into like, it's designed for one specific thing and that thing only, and it's just too crazy. But like the average person doesn't even need this quality of a mic. Like, this is a good mic for content production, not necessarily the best mic for streaming. You could get away with like a $50 to $100 mic for streaming all day, every day. You just can. But this mic is good for like if I wanted to do like voiceover work. I would need to do some tuning. I'd probably need to get somebody in here who knows a little bit more about sound stuff than I do. But like singing, voiceover work for videos and streaming, it would handle anything I would need it to. Versus a $50 mic, you wouldn't really want to sing and record music with a $50 to $100 mic. You'd want something at least this quality. So it's a good all-around mic. But yeah, I paid about $350 for it. So, are you busy? Can you play more Among Us? I'm not busy. I was just trying to wrap it up and I got a little bit distracted. The reason why I'm trying to wrap it up is we should be getting close to the 2-hour mark. And if I get into the 2 hours to 2.5 hour in that range, YouTube tends to not allow it to be a video after the stream, and I do like to have the streams be archived on YouTube. So I was trying to wrap it up. I just got a little bit distracted. You repeatedly come in a little late, Annie B. So, which I mean, it's fine. I enjoy you being here. But whenever you come in late, it's usually on the tail end when I'm wrapping everything up, anyways. So, yeah. On that note, though, seeing how I feel like I have addressed most of your comments, I guess the only thing I would include is that the mic was about $350. Basically, I would recommend going with a different setup than I did. That setup would cost you $500, so it'd be $350 plus $500. The setup I went with was $350, $100, and $150. So another $250. So the total setup was less expensive, but it's less versatile than the $500 setup that I would recommend buying. The $500 setup is about the same in quality as my setup, and it has more functionality. You're paying an extra $250 for the extra functionality, but it is like, in order to replace the functionality you get for that extra $250, you would need like an Elgato Stream Deck, a tablet, either super sketchy or super expensive software. So basically you'd end up paying over that $500 anyways if you tried to do workarounds, if you tried to do a bunch of workarounds. Now, if for instance, like me, I already had a Stream Deck, I already had a tablet, I already had access to some of these softwares, I had workarounds. But if you don't have a tablet, you can use your phone. But if you don't want to use your phone and you don't have a tablet and you don't have a Stream Deck, I would recommend that $500 setup. So, that's how much mine cost. But, sorry, I'm pretty busy. Yeah, no, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying, like, usually you're coming in when I'm wrapping up. So that's kind of why I'm not usually playing a game whenever you're coming in, or I'm just ending a game, is because I'm trying to, like, address all the comments. Because I'm doing it more so to talk to you guys than actually playing a game. So I'm just trying to like get to everything you guys said and say things back in the wrap up portion. I'm trying to, because the thing is, if I'm trying to wrap everything up and I'm still playing a game, I'm going to be distracted and not address everything. So like my goal whenever I'm in that wrap up portion is to address everything you guys have said and then close it out. So that's why I'm not playing a game, because I'm just too ADHD for it.
58.
I was thinking of making my own YouTube channel. I'd highly recommend it. Even if you're just doing it to go live, I'd recommend, if you have any desire to make content, the first step is to just do it. Just do it. I don't like, even if your content starting out is going to be terrible, which I doubt it will be. You're probably a pretty creative person. Even if your content's terrible, the first step is just starting. Once you've started, you can improve from there. If you let yourself feel, if you feel like, oh, well, I need to get a better mic first, or, oh, I need to make sure I understand this or that process before I get started. People tend to do that to an extent that it delays their content to such an extreme that they don't ever do it. There's a lot of people that just never produce content when they wanted to. I'd say just do it, man. Just do it. You've already got a YouTube channel because you're able to leave comments. I'd say just go ahead and start producing content. But bye, see you later. All right, for sure, Annie B. See you on the next one. So now everyone is gone. Wimley, PP, Annie B. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. It's been fun talking to you guys. It is Friday. So on that note, I will see you guys Monday. Have a wonderful weekend and a good rest of your night, day, evening, whatever it is for you. See you guys on the next live stream. Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.